What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, you guys? So we are back again for another episode review of Power Book 4 Force. Um Season 1, episode 5. Baby, we on episode 5 already. Now, how many episodes is it gonna be this season? Is it gonna be 8? Because I think wasn't Raising Canaan like 8 episodes or 10 episodes? Or is it gonna be 10? I don't know. But this episode 5, Take Me Home. So we get into it, and Tommy is it me though? Pause. Let me just put this out here because I've noticed this. Like the first episode probably was the longest episode that we had up in this season so far. And ever since then, every episode afterwards has either been around 45 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Like, is that I'm the only one noticing that? But compared to the other shows that's been in this series, you know? But hey, Tommy thinking about all of the stuff that's been going on. You know, he just got through murking the Serbs or whatever. At least Tatiana, you know, he trying to get to the big dude, Merkovich, okay, to murk that nigga, you know, and I'm just like, yeah, think about it all, you know, he thinking about it, you know, he got to go on a little run, he go for a late night drive, and bitch, I don't know if Miss Claudia was stalking his ass, but they wound up pulling over in front of the Palmer house. I said, oh, the Palmer house. Now, see, bitch, I ain't never been inside there. I roll past there all the time, but never been inside the Palmer house. But I think that's what, like, the celebs and stuff, some people, if they stay down there, the rich people, I know they go down there too. But I can tell y'all some stuff about Chicago. Moving on from that, basically, Mama pulled him over because she need a distro. She need a distro, and Tommy just trying to figure out, girl, what is it that you want? And I told y'all already. That there was gonna be something that's gonna go on between Tommy and Claudia. Okay. At this point, I think Claudia go to whichever person she like. Okay. I think Miss Lady is like pansexual, bisexual, or whatever. She do whatever the hell she got to do for her purpose only, okay? Whether it's business or pleasure, she will fling it if she got to. Because she wound up fucking around with Tommy all up in his face. I said, y'all would be cute together. They would be cute together, but they would be deadly, okay? They would be deadly. And truth be told, if them two get together, they'll probably try to take each other out. I just don't want to see it, but I kind of do, you know? And she wound up putting the little stuff on her lip or whatever because she's trying to sell this drug to him, and it's called Dahlia. That's what they want to call it. And she winds up kissing him and all that. And as soon as he kissed her, because he was talking about how maybe the stuff ain't what you think it is or whatever. So of course, you know, he talking big and she gotta back her shit up, okay? So she kissed him, and I was like, well, this ain't the drug that you was sniffing. So y'all got different forms that it comes into? Because this was a little black, okay? It looked like a little bit of tar, you know? And so it was on her lip, and he kissed her and all that stuff. And baby, it wasn't even 2 seconds later, that nigga was gone. I said, oh, Tommy, what are you doing? And I'm sitting here like, wow. You know, I thought the main rule of the game was don't get high on your own supply, okay? Because he done took the drug to Liliana, telling her, listen, bitch, I don't know what type of drug this shit is, but child, it was the best high that I've ever had. No hangover, no, nothing, no after effect. I wasn't feeling cotton mouth or nothing like that. So basically, he want her to break it down and see what he can cut the stuff with. If you can cut the thing down and trying to get the texture and all this stuff. And I was like, you know what? Man, I was really concerned about Liliana working with Tommy again, like on this level, because we knew that she was running on power, you know, like, you know, just doing their work or whatever. But now she's cutting, and then almost as if they're in a partnership. And, you know, at one point, Liliana do say that to him. And, you know, she feel like, listen, bitch, we can be a partnership, okay? Because they was up there trying to do the little chemistry set, trying to figure out what it is. To me, I feel like they was trying to figure out the components to the drug so that they can duplicate it themselves without having to go through Claudia. That's what it seemed like, because they had multiple parts on a, you know, different little testing spots on the little paper plates that they had or whatever. And so Tommy had to get some more because they couldn't figure it out. And Liliana was like, you know what? I'm going to be here with you. He said, no, you need to go because the Serbs is after you. The Serbs after him and the Serbs after her. But it's more better that she just get up and leave. And he was like, she said no. Okay, she said, listen, once I'm in it, and as long as we've been working together, bitch, we gonna always be partners. We technically partners, so that's what it is. And he was like, okay, bitch, so what? You gonna do what I say? And she said, yeah, fuck it. I said, you know what, Liliana? I don't know. I don't know. Like, I like Liliana, okay, because Liliana the type of person, but she's just gonna do what she needs to do to survive. So if this is what she feel like is best for her to survive, staying close to Tommy, I see why she's with him. Okay, because at this point, Tommy the only one from New York and everything else that keeps popping up and staying alive. So it probably is safer for her to be with him for now. But then again, they both wanted by the service. We saw old boy Merkovich come through talking to the gang or whatever, and was like, so how this motherfucker Tommy, the old dude, freaking partner come through and do what he did to goddamn Tatiana. The older dude gonna say Tatiana was a weak bitch. And he said, what? Pop. I said, hold up. You just took your man's out real quick, okay? I said, who was Tatiana to you? Was Tatiana like your sister or something? Because he wasn't playing no games, okay? He didn't hesitate or nothing. As soon as he said that, pop. I said, oh, all right. So basically, he put out the order that he want Tommy gone, okay? Kill that motherfucker. Meanwhile, you got my man. Diamond is bottom heavy a little bit, okay? I don't know if it was like, he thick. Okay, let me tell you something. I like a thick. Oh, I said, Diamond, you is a little thicky. I like it. I don't like all that chisel. I mean, that's fine or whatever, but if I was straight, that's what have a little, you could be a little toned or whatever, but you can be a little thicky thick. Anyway, moving on from that, he minding his damn business, going on his daily goddamn job, trying to be good for me or whatever, giving me motivation and all of that. And here come Ben again. Hey, damn, come on, get over here. I said, excuse me, sir. Now I'm looking at Ben again, and the whole time I've been looking at him, and I've been like trying to understand what is it about him, like something about him, like he gives me frog, okay, but he also gives me something else. And I was like, what is it? Plus his voice. And I said, you know what it is? Because I was looking at his headline. I said, this motherfucker look old and young at the same damn time. Now go back and watch it and look at him. Just pause it and look at him and just sit there like this. And you're going to see exactly what I'm talking about. He looked old and young. He looked like he could have been 20-something in the 70s. Okay? And sometimes back in the 70s and 60s, the 20-something years old look damn near 50. Okay? Them motherfuckers look old back then and still look young when they now. It's crazy. That's how he looked. But he keep coming after Diamond because Diamond put out a bad batch of drugs in 2006, okay? And it tore up the city when it went out. Or whoever got it, it got messed up. It's almost like what happened in Raising Canaan when that bad batch of drugs went out and, everybody was dying. That's what it seemed like. And so he got a little personal vendetta because he talking about somebody named Kiki Watson or whatever. And Diamond was like, I don't know who the fuck that is, but I'm sorry that she got taken up in this whole situation. And I spent 15 years trying to atone for what I did. And you know what? I don't understand why you up here trying to work with this white boy. How you know I'm working with this? Baby, the fact of the matter is, I know. But your other cop people don't. And once they find out, you cop. I've been up in a jail with cops, okay? And they don't fare well up in there, And it kind of shook him a little bit, just a little bit. I said, Bennigan, you're going to have to pick the right side. And at this moment, you're not on the right side. And I need you to leave my man alone. Get your life together, okay? And is Kiki your sister? Is Kiki your sister? Because remember, Vic mentioned the sister last week, okay? As if she had a disability and he had to take care of her. Now, did Kiki, the sister, allegedly could be possibly take some of that bad drug back in 2006 and some shit happened to her and she got fucked up mentally and she didn't die, she just got mentally fucked up, okay? Disabled. Could be. That's what I'm trying to figure. Meanwhile, we get to Jenard, okay? Jenard sent down there with, Elijah, aka Jeremiah, and I'm just sitting here like, Jenard, you are gonna fuck up your own operation, okay? You have this goal of trying to, I knew it was about to rain. Anyway, you had this goal about trying to take over CBI. I get it. You've been in charge for the past 15 years. This is something that you didn't want to do, but now that you got it, you're doing well in your eyes, and you can't let go of that power. You want to have that control. You want everybody on your side. You don't want them necessarily on Diamond's side. You want to push him out because you feel like, I've been taking control of this for 15 years, and now you want to come back and take what I've been doing, the shit that I didn't build up. Okay, no, it ain't finna flow like that. But yet you gonna destroy your own self before you get that opportunity, because he's sitting there getting high as hell, talking out his mouth or whatever. And even Elijah said, listen, if you don't want to fuck with Diamond, why don't we just leave, okay, and take the shit with us? No, I'm gonna do what I gotta do, okay? I said, hold up. Now, Jenard, you're gonna have to calm that shit down. You're sniffing and everything. And even Elijah was looking at him like, I said, was it Biggie? Who said it? Don't get high on your own supply, okay? I said, what is going on? These street niggas gonna be fucking themselves up. See, that's why we can't never, I understand you wanted to do this stuff with your bro, whatever. Y'all got two different agendas. At least sit your ass down and talk to him and stop putting it all on Tommy. Ever since this white boy came in and he doing all this and doing all that. No, bruh, calm down, okay? Why don't you just try to understand what's happening instead of just assuming and jumping to conclusion? Okay, try to overthrow people. Meanwhile, Claudia, you're going to have to let Miss Girl go. Because Miss Girl probably going to try to stab you in her sleep, in your sleep, because you keep playing games with her. She said, why Dahlia not moving? Okay, because at this point, we supposed to already have that shit out there in the street. Okay, we supposed to, what you trying to be secret or whatever? Because I can go get some more people if I need to. She was like, listen, I'm working the way that I need to work. And the way that whole exchange between them two went down, I was just sitting here like, I don't think Miss Girl gonna have too much longer to live. Okay, she keeps stepping up to Miss Claudia. Claudia ain't killed nobody yet, but I feel like she got it in her. She got pent up rage in her from her daddy, And Tommy go over there to talk to Diamond to try to get him on his side to work with him to take over the Serbs or whatever. And he was like, I just need a little few Southside boys or whatever to come through and give me a little bit of muscle and all this shit. And Diamond finally said, okay, well, if I do this, give me 51%. And he said, well, that's a big percentage because I don't even have 51% because it's split with Vic. Okay, so now Vic comes in and now you got all of them going to be working together. I said, oh, we going to see how this lasts. So you got Vic, Diamond, and Tommy. They looking at the Serbs. We find out that they rolling a pack of 6. So if something go down, at least only 2 of them go down. You know what I'm saying? And they got each other to help. So they just trying to figure out all of this stuff. Diamond said, you know what? I'd be completely on board, because Tommy need Jenard to come through. And I said, no, we don't. First of all, Tommy, Jenard don't even like you, okay? If anything, Jenard wants to kill you, and Jenard don't even fuck with Diamond like that, unbeknownst to my man, And so Diamond is like, I'll go talk to him. So, of course, he go talk to him and tell him what it is. And I'm sitting here like, see, this is what a leader does, okay? Because my man could have said, no, he ain't doing this. I'm going to let my little bro sit this thing out or whatever. He got a whole bunch of other stuff that's going on, this ideal or whatever. But no, Diamond included his little brother and said, listen, because they was doing the little splits. Okay, everybody was going to get 33%. And it was going to still be that 1% that's left over. Tommy forfeited it. Vic forfeited it and went on ahead and gave it to Diamond, okay? Diamond telling Jenard, listen, it's going to be 34%, okay? You do the math. You know what that's going to be. That's a lot of fucking money. He was like, yeah, and he still don't understand why is it that he's working with not only Tommy, but Vic now. And he's like, listen, we trying to get a seat at the table, okay? We trying to take the seat at the table. I said, to be honest, you can make your own table, trying to be with everybody else, but it's a money thing, okay? Let's put all this racism, put all this segregation, put all this, territory division aside, and let's all come together for the greater good in the greater color. Green, bitch, okay? So at first, I thought, Jenard was gonna be like, nah, we ain't finna do that or whatever, but he relented and said, okay, cool. And I said, I feel like Jenard gonna fuck some shit up just because. I really do. Meanwhile, Tommy going over there to talk to Liliana and basically tell her, you gotta get the fuck up out of here. We got to get out of Chicago right about now, especially you, okay? While he's trying to make these deals and all this stuff, he wants her out because He knows that the Serbs are not playing. And she's like, where am I going to go? I don't have no family. And if I do get family, I don't want to bring this shit to their doorstep. Okay, so this is where I'm going to stay at, you know? So she winds up staying there. And the whole situation with them trying to figure out what the chemical balances is with this new drug that Claudia is trying to put out there to the market on the streets, Tommy told her, don't test it out, meaning don't do none of that. This girl sitting up in that bitch and she gonna not only sniff that bitch, but she putting it all up in. I said, girl, you gonna sniff it and swallow it? You sniffing and licking, bitch. What in the lesbian is going on? Stop it, girl. Man, she didn't get, and I said she did a lot, okay? Because Tommy only took a little taste that was on the lip, okay? And that took him out for a minute. That took him out immediately. Mama is still standing. She's still strong, but it just took her. And I said, oh no. She's swaying a little bit. She feeling it and all that. And next thing you know, she get her coat and she go outside. I said, no, girl, you gonna get yourself hurt. Okay, I'm just a little bit worried about Liliana. Liliana, you're about to become a liability, okay? In my Lobo's voice, okay? A liability, okay? And I just don't want that to happen for you, you know? Tommy putting his life on the line. He risking himself, and you out here just doing dangerous shit by being high and roaming the street. Like, calm the fuck down. Meanwhile, you got Vic up there talking to Simon, trying to pull him over to the side to him and telling him about the deal. Honestly, I'm surprised that he's talking to Simon about it. I know they did some deals with, you know, behind the dad's back, without telling him and everything, but I don't know, especially the fact that Vic is now working with the blacks, okay, CBI. I don't know if Simon is 100% on board. Even though he said he gonna be cool with it and all that, I don't know. I just get the feeling that Simon gonna probably try to double cross Vic. Okay, am I the only one that get that feeling? Meanwhile, Tommy go over there to meet Claudia in her little penthouse apartment in the sky. Okay, and you know she basically want him to be the distro. He said 70%. She said no, bitch, 60-40. He said, now what's 60-40? Your way or my way? She said your way. Okay, because she also want him to go. We later find out what Miss Gurley doing. Okay, so he go look and see what she doing. He gets a phone call from Diamond, telling him that, you know, everything is all to the good, you know, Jenard is on play, whatever. But at the same time, we see that Miss Girl that works with Claudia, her little plaything, you know, she down there talking to this other dude. And I said, oh, what you doing? And she had a little envelope. I said, I'm pretty sure that was money. So Tommy confronted old boy up in the bathroom and basically whatever she was going to get, I think he was going to transport those. The barrels had whatever substance that they needed to make the drugs. I feel as though Claudia took that from underneath old girl because old girl probably was doing some underhanded shit. I haven't finished the episode, so I don't know. But at the same time, it's crazy because now Tommy working with Claudia just a little bit with this whole distro thing and trying to come up with the components of what's going on because he winds up getting on the phone talking to her about it, you know, about what's in the barrels and everything. I said, oh, y'all twisting a lot of stuff. Meanwhile, you got Vic. This whole storyline with Vic and Gloria, I can do without. Okay, I'm just going to be 100% honest. I'm not here to look for a love story between strangers that I don't know. I'm just not here for it. I want to see Tommy fuck around and get his guns a-blazing, you know what I'm saying? Do what he got to do, get his kingpin status up. And I can give a damn less about Vic that we probably gonna wind up killing later, okay? Trying to get back with Gloria, trying to buy this land. I brought this land, you know, I told you I'm gonna get you the house or whatever that we drew on that napkin with the wraparound porch. It's called a veranda, okay? You know, we gonna do all of that, you know, we gonna have the kids and all this stuff. And I'm sitting here like, you doing all of this stuff and y'all not gonna really be together because I feel like Walter gonna probably have that girl killed too, okay? Why? Because while they out there looking at all of this stuff and, you know, thinking everything's gonna be all sweet for the future or whatever, you know, Gloria know that it ain't, okay? She know that it ain't. She's living in reality. Vic really not, you know, he's living in hypothetical, okay? They up there finna fuck on the car. I said, damn, Gloria get more action than everybody. If it ain't Tommy getting something, it's Gloria. And if it ain't Gloria, it's Claudia. Okay? Them the three ones that's been getting it in since episode 1. I'm kind of here for it. But at the same time, it's a car off in the distance. And I said, who the fuck is there watching them? Girl, it's Paulie. I said, ain't that some shit? He taking pictures, looking at the binoculars and everything. Then took a picture and took it back to Walter or whatever. Walter is upset, of course, because Walter racist. All right, Walter don't want the bloodline mingling and getting muddled, okay, with the blacks, you know. And so I'm just like, I'm with Paulie. You know, you can teach your kids lie, but you can't, you know, interfere and sway them away when it comes to love. They got to learn that on their own. And it was like, you have your kids and you can do what you need to do with your kids. And he's saying this from a point of the fact that Paulie don't have control over his son, okay? His son, he went the wrong direction. At least your kids are still here. They're still, you know, functioning fully and all of that. This shouldn't even matter. That's what it think like, you know. But of course, it does matter to him a lot. Meanwhile, it matters so much that he done went down there to Gloria's goddamn bar, told everybody to get out there just to tell her, bitch, whatever this is going on with Vic, it ain't gonna never happen. You ain't gonna never be the mother of my grandkids. You ain't gonna never wake up to his face or whatever. And that's just that on that. And I said, you know what? Walter, and then had the nerve to threaten her with all of that shit and then cough when she pulled back. I almost died at the counter because you sick. I said, you know what? You could have just croaked right then and there, bitch, okay? With this racist ass shit. That lady ain't never did shit to you. And she was like, listen, first of all, my debt is paid up. Okay, I'm paying on this debt or whatever. He said, no, your debt could be paid off if you stop fucking around with Vic. I said, truth be told, that can happen. But at the same time, it ain't really Gloria that's going after Vic. It's your son that's going after her. Okay, so why don't you talk to your son instead of coming to her like that, bitch? So we get JP. Oh, bitch, I was talking about playing, and here I go. No, we get JP, he up in there looking at home videos again of him and Kate and all this stuff. You know, he freeze frame on Kate. Baby, I just realized that, you know, he looking at this on an old-ass TV with a VHS tape. I said, damn, that is old as shit. I forget. It had to be. You know, so he freeze framed Kate's picture, you know, and he took a picture of it on his phone. Meanwhile, he get a box and he started going through some of the pictures. He see pictures of Tommy, he see pictures of him, and then he see this picture of him with Tommy in the background when they were younger. So I'm going to assume PJ is older, okay? JB, okay? JP, JB, whatever the fuck. Tommy brother is older than him, okay? Meanwhile, with all that going on, you got the FBI, them people that was looking at Tommy when he came out, but really was surveilling the Flynn family. They looking at, you know, still looking at them. You're looking at Paul, you're looking at Walter. They trying to figure out a way to get inside the organization because they feel like shit is really about to go down soon, okay? Like it's about to pop soon, and they need to get a way in, and they looking at Polly like, that's who we need to get in there. I said, okay, if that's what you feel like is gonna happen. Meanwhile, speaking of Paulie and Walter and them, Walter back at the crib, and Vic came up in there. Claudia is there, okay, and Vic goes smooth off on him. Listen, how dare you go over there to to Gloria, okay? And what it all comes down to is, you know, he like, so basically you want me to choose between the family and what I want with my girl or whatever. You think I'm gonna choose you and all this stuff? Baby, I feel like the kid's gonna take Walter out before the sickness take Walter out, okay? Because he's building up all this tension, all this animosity towards them, well, at least them towards him, because he's not respecting them. He's not respecting the way that they feel. He's all about tradition, okay? And he was like, listen, you can do whatever you want to do, but at the end of the day, you're going to die happy in bed with an Irish girl. I said, you know what? It's 2022. Let's get it together, you know. And we see the crews getting together, okay? You know, they all getting their shit together, getting ready to get in the guns and everything. Tommy comes down there to Jenard and Damon or whatever and trying to tell them what's going on. Meanwhile, did not say Liliana gonna fuck around and get herself either killed or hurt, okay? This bitch done went outside. She has hell. And because of this, she made the great mistake of going out there, and she wound up getting what? Caught by the Serbs, all right? They done had her tied up. Apparently, they was torturing her because they were talking about how much noise was coming out of somebody that was so small, okay? She won't tell them where Tommy's at, but then they unhook her and then broke her damn arm or hand. I think it was her wrist. All I heard was a crack. And I said, God damn, Leniana, bitch. You better than me, because I probably would have been like that motherfucker down on 47th Street. Okay, that's where you can find him. Because at the end of the day, we both finna die. But bitch, I can't take it no more. But anyway, girl, I'm not a ride or die. Okay, you gotta be something special for me to be I would never be. But then again, I probably hold a gun for my nigga. It is so great that I am not in the streets and I am gay, because bitch, the bird, I would be out here doing all this shit that these ghetto birds be doing out here. I'm dead ass serious, okay? Baby, where my gun at? It's right here, daddy. I don't know. I'm saying. Okay, at least I can admit it. At least I can admit it. Some of y'all up in denial. Y'all like, that's really what you would aspire to? Yes, bitch. And I be smart with it, okay? I be intelligent as fuck, still going to school, still being me, and still be done for a nigga, okay? Let me stop because I talk about people that do that shit. But, you gotta admit your flaws, and you gotta admit your faults, okay? Admit your truth, all right? So you can get over it and get, past it. Meanwhile, Claudia done came down there to Gloria talking about Vic done got that land. It's worth $2.5 million. What you need to do is sell it and go ahead and put it in your account and just go. That's what you need to do. And she was like, bitch, so your daddy come down here and he tried to get the job done, but he couldn't. So now you come down here? She was like, listen, I'm not my daddy. I'm your friend. And she said, no, bitch, you worse than your daddy, okay? Because your daddy's sick, and he even better than your ass. She was like, wait a minute, my daddy's sick? I said, bitch, you ain't hear that nigga coughing and everything? She just got hooked on that. She was like, girl, get your ass up out here. She said, bitch, get your ass out of here. I said, Gloria is gone. I just don't know. I said, Gloria, why you get involved with these people in the first place? All right, you should have just kept them legs closed to that man. Meanwhile, you got what you call it? The Serbs, right? They sitting outside, okay? And this one guy come up and he was like, this young guy. And then this other one was like, yo, where you been? Where's your gun? Okay? And next thing you know, before he can even answer, pop. I said, oh, what happened? Girl, Tommy done put a hole in his head. I said, God damn. Meanwhile, you got Tommy and Diamond and Jenard and Vic and Salmon. And remember when I said I thought Salmon was going to be like, probably turn on Vic? Bitch, Salmon ain't last, okay? Because Salmon fucked around and got himself shot in the head, too. Okay? I said, damn, the first casualty on our side. I ain't feel no way about it, but hey, it is what it is. So we got the first crew out. Now we got to go to level number 2, all right? But before we get to level number 2, we see Claudia, her girl come up in there. Now, see, Claudia, you doing too much drugs, too, okay? That shit that you doing, you trying to peddle it, and you fucking hooked on it, all right? And I can see it already. Mama got the dark circles around her eyes already. Mama can't even fix her makeup right, okay? Because Mama a little bit high, all right? Miss Gurley come up in there and was like, damn, ain't this bad a bitch? Somebody that took our barrels of Dahlia. That's all the stuff that we had. Meanwhile, Claudia is kind of smiling because she's the one that set it up to be taken, because Tommy took it, And so at this point, Miss Gurley is like, you know what? See, I got in bed with the wrong fucking Flynn, okay? And at this point, I don't even fucking need your ass no more. She was talking all this shit. She said, bitch, this shit ain't it, okay? I done fucked around with the wrong bitch, and y'all, you don't even mean nothing to me, okay? Claudia was like, hold the fuck up, bitch. You ain't finna go nowhere. She said, girl, fuck out of here. Miss Gurley turned around and thought she was finna get out of there, because then she slapped her. And I said, oh, bitch, you could have made it out. You could have made it out, but you put your hands on this woman who is high as hell already. She's towering over you already as it is, and she a white woman. I said, you're not finna make it out, girl. Say it, bye, okay? It was nice meeting you. You had nice tits. That's all I can say about it right about now. Because when Mama tried to walk to that door, bitch, all of a sudden we saw her go, And I said, oh, bitch, what happened? Bitch, Claudia done either stabbed her in the base of her head or in the back of her head. But, bitch, she done stabbed her in the back, okay, in the neck or something. That girl done dead. Mind you, mama is laying on the floor dead. Claudia go upstairs and she doing drugs in the bedroom. I said, so we ain't gonna get a cleaner to come fix this shit? All right, when you come down from your high in the morning, you will see that, oh, shit, look what the fuck I did. But you could tell by Claudia's face that this was the first time that she ever killed somebody. I said, put the drugs down, mama. Okay. Meanwhile, they go to Tommy and them. They go to another warehouse. It's a whole bunch of serves there. Take them out. It's a whole shootout. Pop, 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 pop. Niggas getting shot. Niggas getting shot. But then all of a sudden, Elijah gets shot. Okay, y'all know Elijah is Jenard's right hand man. Oh, poor Jeremiah. You made it 5 episodes. Good for you. Okay, put that on your resume. You is an actor. Okay, you is an actor. You made it 5 episodes into the season. He got shot in the neck and then he died. And I said, oh shit. Now see, Jenard didn't even want to fuck around with Tommy. Jenard only doing this to play face with Diamond. Jenard been wanting to take Tommy out. And I said, oh, bitch, now he really finna have it. I said, he was pissed. And he was just looking. And 9 out of 10, Jenard was probably high too, okay? And at the same time, I'm thinking like, oh my God, please do not try to take a shot at Tommy at this moment. Because he was just giving me those feels like he was about to. But, they took everybody else out. And then 2 cars come up in there. And they was like, damn, so much for them rolling in the 6s, okay? Packs of 6. Because them motherfuckers got out deep. Pop, 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 pop. And so they took them out. I said, okay, our peoples is winning. Our peoples is winning. Our little army is taking on this big army. Meanwhile, Tommy get a call from Merkovich talking about some, after the 2 guys that he was about to try to get information out had to die because they was about to kill him. Basically said, bitch, we got your bitch down here, so, you for her. That's all that it is. So, of course, he need to go get Liliana. And he was like, come on, they got Liliana. Bitch, damn it. And then Vic said, listen, our job is done. Whatever happened with you and old girl, that's on you. But this is what we was in for. That ain't got shit to do with us. I said, God damn. You know what? At one point, I probably would have said the same thing because listen, that wasn't in the plan. Okay, that sounds like a personal matter to me. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Meanwhile, you got Vic. He go throw the gun away. He and his feelings because Salmon was his right hand man. He gone. You got Gloria contemplating and looking over the paperwork for this money for the deed on that land. And I said, girl, you gonna sell it? Meanwhile, you got Jenard sitting outside in his car looking at Damon while he inside the shop. And I said, what you about to do to my man? Okay, don't you do that. Put that coke down out your nose, okay? Blow it back out, because you up here thinking crazy thoughts. I don't like it. I don't like this brother against brother type of situation. So Tommy driving real crazy up in the streets of Chicago, and he go over there to the meeting place for to get Liliana. All right. Now they was talking all this shit. He was like, y'all really want me. So why don't you just let her go and get me, okay? He was like, we can take both of y'all asses. And they doing all this talking back and forth. And next thing you know, all of a sudden a car comes up, this like an Escalade comes up or whatever. And he was like, Tommy notices it. Because at first I don't feel like they was really finna give Liliana over. Okay? They was finna Merkovich was probably finna pull out a gun and probably shoot Tommy. And at this point the Tommy spot the car and he was like, good, everybody get down. I said, oh, Tommy looking out for everybody instead of just let everybody get caught. But Liliana runs over there to him. She fucked around and got shot in the goddamn neck, in the shoulder neck, okay? It was right here. It was through and through. I said, oh, my God, okay, because we don't need to lose no more bodies. Our little army is dwindling, And so at this point, we was like, who the fuck is this shooting? Bitch, we see Jenard ass burning up the goddamn car and throwing up, burning up the clothes that he had wearing too. I said, Jenard, now you know damn well you need your ass beat. Why don't you just throw your ass in the fire too, okay? But see, that was a good episode. It was a good episode. See, what I figured was going on with Force is, and I don't know how people feel about it, but for me, it's moving along at a speedier pace because it's not that much dialogue. We do get dialogue and all that stuff, but it's more so action based. That's what it is for me. And I'm here for all of the action. So a lot of the action is taking up a lot of the screen time. So that's fine with me, okay? That's why I can get through it a little bit quicker, and it's not so hard to like decipher through and talk about like Power Ghost or Power was, even Raising Kanan was a fucking lie. But hey, y'all tell me how y'all feel, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.